All right.
Good luck, everybody. Have fun.
Here we go. Another Talladega race, C fixed class.
It's the 9 car. It's the 12
What is it,
car.
615 race? 615 race, yeah.
It's the 20 car.
Starting in the back, that'll be good. See what happens. As always, Talladega sucks. Daytona's worse. I think I need to work my way forward. Figure out a way to get at least halfway up there. I'll probably lose the front pack doing so, but
Get ready. The pace car is in. Green, green, green. Got one outside. Stay low. Still there? Towards the line. Still there.
about 3 wide up there already.
Stay low. Still there. Stay low. All clear, all clear. Got one outside. Still there? Hold your line. You're clear high, clear high. Got one inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high.
Reckman 3,
All
check
clear,
out,
all
guys.
clear. Got one outside. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Let the 8 car
Seriously,
by.
14, do you have eyes or brakes?
Good job checking up, guys. That could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I'm
Let
glad you
the
said
12
something, I
car
couldn't
by.
see ahead of you.
Yeah, definitely. Appreciate the heads up.
Yeah.
Pit road is now open.
Nice car, between 3 and 4.
Head to the 12 car.
Wow, that was close. No X's.
Thanks for the 4X 14.
X is the worst you get. Consider yourself lucky.
First ever race in Talladega.
Let the 12 car by.
Yep, nature of the beast in C-Class.
That's one way to gain a lot of spots. I don't know why they pit.
Let the 15 car by. Pit road is closed. Just keep hitting your mark. Let the 12 car by. Head to the 12 car. Head to the 12 car.
So you can create a gap. Wherever you are in the field, you can create a gap between the guy in front of you, behind the guy, and the guy behind you, for the most part. How you do that is you just let off a little bit more. Get about
Alexander,
3/10 of a second back. When you do that, the guy behind you wants to get around you. You only want a couple cars behind you that are going to understand what you're doing. They'll figure it out real quick. So just to make it ride for a little bit. If you're in the top 10, that's kind of how you want to do it. What a lot of people make a mistake is they got to be on the guy's bumper in the top 10. You don't need to do that. Ride. Just chill for a little bit. Give a tenth. Give 2 tenths.
Yeah.
As long as you're 2-3 car lengths behind the guy, you get a good draft. You can get a run. But everybody thinks they got to be on their bumper. This is not necessary. It's only when you need a run is when you give a guy a push. And if he has clearing in front of him, that's how you do it. That's why people jump to the outside. Here at Talladega versus Daytona, you can jump to that third lane without no problem. As long as the guy pushing you doesn't go all over the place, which does happen in the C-Fixed. There's just no way around that. In league racing, it's a lot better. You don't have to worry about that sort of stuff. But like I was saying, if you give a little bit of a gap, longer green flag
All right,
runs.
man, we're going green next time.
When you come down to 10 laps left to go, you kind of want to position yourself a little bit. Position, get down, create that gap again. When you get that gap, get that run, get another position. It's leapfrogging. You could do that here, and hopefully I can get this done. But the problem is when you're starting off on the outside, you kind of want to be on the inside to create that gap. So one thing I really got to do is just dive to the bottom and see what happens. this is why we're under caution, is because guys were riding each other's bumpers 5 rows deep. When you do that, all it takes is one person in the middle to screw up, go high a little bit, and the other guy's pushing so fast, he goes underneath them, the guy comes back down, causes a big accident. Normally that's how it goes. The guy catches the bumper wrong. It's not on purpose. It just happens because we're running so close. But if you create that little bit of a gap, makes a huge difference on how long you can go green on these races.
I couldn't agree more.
And then you race it out at the very end. Because if you go under caution then it's over with, you know.
What he said.
The seat has damage. He was checking my car and he was telling me if I have damage on it.
Are we racing with 2 Daniel Suarez?
Get ready.
Almost.
So I got it.
Mark Martin's in here.
The pace car is in.
I wonder how many people looked.
Green flag, green flag. You're in the top 10.
Oh, he got stuck in the sucker hole. He's toast.
Still there. Still there. All clear, all clear.
What?
Wrecking back, guys.
Got one outside. Alright, man, caution is out. Caution is out. Line up single file. Pit road is closed. Past the 14
I
car.
have a feeling the 6 car calls that.
Yeah, he had damage, couldn't run the speed, and was blocking.
I'm waiting on you two.
Yeah, coming on his random thing.
Well, that didn't even go a lap, did it?
It's the 15 car.
Jeez Louise.
I almost ran out of racetrack right there trying to get around that.
Go front stretch. We gotta go all the way around, boys. Mic check.
Pit road is now open.
Yeah, you're good.
Well, I guess I gained a
Come
few
on, guys,
spots
we
on
gotta
that.
go.
Exiting 4.
Man, this is what's so boring about this track. I just don't like it through and through. My favorite race car driver was Mark Martin. Mark Martin was top-notch in my books. He was never did too well at Talladega or Daytona. Now you put Mark at Dover, you know, Rockingham, I think, was suited his style. A little bit of short track, a little bit of a midway, longer track, I mean, bigger track, tight corners, bumpy as hell. Since I was a little bitty kid, I was always a Mark Martin fan. Ever since he started driving for Roush. Matter of fact, the old Stroh's Light days, pre-Stroh's Light. Well, it was more Stroh's Light. Folgers. All growing up, that was my man. Jacob, stop.
Pit road is closed.
You're blinking really bad, man. Seems like it's kind of clearing up. I don't know. As I say that, you start blinking really bad. I mean, you're gone half the time. You're kind of bouncing all over the track, too. Just wait. That's what I like. Blinkers right in front of me. He's blinking bad too. It's
Let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out. Let the 15 car by. He had the position when the yellow flag came out.
Alright, we'll try this again. Try to do that gap.
Alright, man, we're going green next time by. Alright, man, line up on the outside road now.
See how many we have here. And I bet you a few of these guys back here are damaged too. So we got about 10, 12 guys probably. Maybe a little bit more, but that's enough to split the pack in half. Last night there was a pack in front. I think it was like 8 guys, 10 guys to start, and then kind of peeling off from there. Second pack had about another 8 guys, 10 guys. So I figure we're right in the position if we just give a gap in front and back. Watch our P's and Q's. We're almost halfway there, so let's see what happens. It's going to be a good race, regardless what happens.
Damn,
I mean,
22.
Talladega, if you can have
Yeah, I
clean
know.
racing
I'm
up
gonna stay
front,
out of there
it is a
this way.
ton of fun.
I feel like I'm
The problem
crab
is a lot of
walking
these
down
guys, if you notice, they're moving back and forth on the track.
Man.
They're not holding a steady wheel. What they don't understand is they got to fix their rotation at super speedways. Rotation on the wheel being a full rotation versus some guys
that's
use
it,
like
I'm
a,
done.
I don't know, 1,080 or 980 on super speedways. Something ridiculous like that with the 14-to-1 steering ratio. I use whatever iRacing gives me, and I use about 890, 880 on the
Did you blow up?
on the rotation, which helps
Get
quite a
ready.
bit. It steadies the wheel. And I'm not saying I'm good at it by any means. I'm not, but it does help me. I think we just need to get around this guy that's blinking.
The pace
Let him
car's in.
sit behind us. Get that jump.
Green flag, green flag. Inside. Stay high, there's the car on the low side. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear low, 2 wide there. All clear, 3 wide, you're in the middle. Hold your line.
Just didn't know to blink
Clear
too
low,
loud.
2 wide there. Stay low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Outside.
This ain't good because
2
he's going
wide
to
there.
cause the wreck.
Still there. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Outside. 2 wide there.
There he goes.
Stay low. Stay low. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. You got 1 outside. 2 wide there. Stay low.
15, you're driving into other trucks. Every corner.
Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. You got 1 outside. 2 wide there. You're clear high. Clear high. You got 1 inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. All clear, all clear. Inside. Still there. All clear, all clear. Outside. Stay low. Still there. All clear, all clear. Got 1 outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear.
Sorry, number 1.
Got 1 outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. All clear, all clear. Outside.
15, you gotta go.
Stay low. Stay low. You're clear high, clear high.
I'm not sure how you guys are guys are doing a good job on that wrecking, that's all I'm going to say, but it's probably going to
Go.
happen.
You're in the top 10.
I think you might be immune from wrecking. Well,
Yeah, I don't know. He's all over the freaking place.
Stay low, there's a car on the high side.
very distracting.
All clear, all clear.
That was in me.
Outside. 3 wide, you're in the middle.
We're getting off.
Hold your line. Outside. 2 wide there. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Stay low. Stay low.
Checking bottom, checking bottom.
Stay low. 3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear low, clear low. 2 wide there. Stay low. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. You're on the bottom, 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Got one outside. 2 wide
Back
there.
up here. Keep everybody back over
Stay
the
low.
coast.
Yeah, nice job there, Harris.
Stay
Nice
low,
job.
there's
Could have
a
got
car on
that.
the
You got
high
checked up just in time.
Still there. Still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. You're clear high, clear high. Inside. Still there, hold your line. Clear low, inside. Still there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Clear low, clear low. Inside, you're up top 3 wide. Hold your line. Hold your line. Got one inside. Get 2 wide there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Still there. Stay high. Clear low, inside. Still there. Stay high, there's a car on the low side.
Thought you were going to take it.
Stay high. Stay high, there's a car on the low side. Stay high. Stay high.
Thank you, 23.
5 left to go.
Yep.
You're up top 3 wide.
Just hold it straight.
Hold your line. Hold your line. Alright man, caution it out. Caution it out. Line up single file. Your road is closed. Let the 14 car by.
We race up front.
Yeah, it's Harry, man.
Nice racing, everybody. Good fun. Sorry about that earlier, number 1.
Who was I pushing on the outside? Mike, was that you that I was pushing? Man, that was fun. Another lap or two, I would have had you up there. I think a straightaway. If we had a straightaway, you'd have been in first.
Parabéns, Santos.
Obrigado, Leonardo, obrigado.
Sí, 2 años la garantía en su casa la todo.
Checking up, checking up.
Oh, man. Incident free. That's good. Hopefully. We'll see what happens. We still have caution laps.
15 years still lagging so bad.
Excellent.
Pulled down earlier. I thought maybe he was leaving the race. He's still around then, huh?
Yep. 12th position.
Oh, that was fun up front, man.
That was a lot of work.
When?
It makes it a lot of fun when the guys hold their lines. That's, I mean, we could have went on another 3 laps side by side, all 3 wide, and still made it the way you guys were driving.
Yeah, that was amazing. It felt like the guy was right in my passenger seat the whole time.
I fell back because the 15 was blinking so bad I couldn't be around him. And then I got hooked up with the 1 truck of Mike, and we just went straight to the outside and just took off, man.
Well, the 15 was actually in my truck for a while, and then he pulled over to the side and got out.
Let the 14 car by.
Oh yeah, that's for us to drive like, yeah. He was in mine a couple of times.
But see, he was immune from getting crashed because of that.
Well, see, and I tried to squeeze up the track, and then all of a sudden it came solid. Because I was on the inside of him trying to get around him. And I went below the yellow line to get around the guy because I had such a huge run and there was nowhere else to go and I was kind of stuck. So I tried to veer up the track and his truck became solid again. And I was afraid of getting an X, so I just kind of let him by.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Not a win, but a victory in its own. We finished the race. Only thing we have is a dirty windshield.
Win by the 19.
That's it. So no zeros, nothing. It was clean.
Yeah, with some luck, but it's racing.
I gotta get my A class up.
My
It's sitting
front end.
kind of low right now.
My hood and my windshield was all
1.5 or
smashed
something
up.
like that. So
Ah, okay.
it's a good race for the GTR
Trying to
simulator.
push you out ahead of
Young and Sons,
everybody, but
Indiana,
I could barely
Diesel.com,
even make
Toyota.
contact with you.
Supporting the red, white, and blue with the new paint scheme.
Two laps to go. Pit road is closed.
It's always fun going 3 wide, running the outside lane, and just 2 trucks. That's all you need. You can get enough of a run on the guys if they're, say, 2-3 rows back, 2 wide. You can get a big enough run where you can charge that outside and pass them in less than 2 laps. You got to be steady with the wheel. You got to be able to get the side draft down the straightaways a little bit, hug them down in the corners if you can, but not too much because you got to give them enough room. But that's only coming off the corner. Going in the corner, it's okay to take a little bit wide up against the wall. But as soon as you're coming off that corner, it seems like that's where the draft is really big. Not so much in the corners, but coming off the corner. With all the air feels like it kind of goes to the outside, you get this huge run coming off, especially turn 4 here. I mean, you're all the way up here, and then you'll drop down to right about here, coming off the corner. And these guys are darn near touching. You're probably not that low. You're probably right about here. And you get such a huge run. You could pass car after car after car. But you got to have a good pusher too. If the pusher's not doing his job, then you can't do nothing.
Came out.
Hey, 16, where'd you end up? We were pushing on the high side there for a while.
Someone ran me into the wall trying to avoid 15, I think.
Yeah, I got out of that top because of the 15, but I was pushing here for a while. The high line's pretty good here if you can keep control.
Oh, should you? You carry a lot of extra speed down the straight when you run the high line.
And see, he just said it right there. You carry a lot of speed on that high line.
But you got to be above that line.
Daytona, even more. You can run that high line. What people don't understand is that in the Cup cars especially, you're wearing out your tires on the inside of your tires. The left side, you're wearing them out so much. Even the right side you wear out. Because you're turning so much, and you just don't think you are, but you are. You're turning a lot, and in the Cup cars I have seen in racing the 500, that you, towards the end of the fuel run, you're letting off, just cracking it just a little bit going into turn 1. Not a lot, but just a little bit. Now that was on previous builds. This year we'll see what happens with the new build. It's even worse. I haven't raced Daytona yet, but with racing it with the other setups or the other tracks, I've noticed that the car is looser in general. So if that's the case, tires are an issue at Daytona. Talladega, not so much. The track's smoother. You can run 3 lanes without a problem. Of course, preferred line, inside line, but when you're in a pack, that outside line, if you want to go fast and pass people, that's the only place you can go. Now, I'd like to see this setup in a Cup car, or the setup in the Cup car with full fuel run, and see what the tires are like in a pack. I'm sure they're loose. And I'm sure that outside line would even be looser because of the speed. Yeah, you're only getting maybe 2-3 miles an hour more, which will keep you even, if not a little bit faster in that inside lane. But it makes a difference on your tires too. But if you're on the inside, you're wearing them out more by turning them more. That's a good finish, top 10. 6th, 0 X's. Could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, thank you, Mike.
First wreck, I can't believe I made it
It's
through
easy to
that.
lead. It's tough following everybody. That's the tough part.
I might be posting this race on YouTube. It'll be on by tomorrow. It'll be downloaded by tomorrow. Had a good.
To even watch the replay, that sounds like there was a lot of action there.
Checker flag this time.
Yeah, I need to see that first or second crash.
Go in, 19.